please put your hands together and make welcome Matt Fockler.
Thanks again for coming. I'm going to start with a friend of mine's song from Texas. He calls himself Fosco Jones, but his name's Daniel. He's a Methodist pastor in Green, Texas. My old school friends are scattered, I thought they would stick together. I was always on the outside looking in. My friends misunderstood me, I was kinda weird and in the way. Uninvited, I was trying to fit in. My friends was on the sidelines and our team was doing well. The cheerleaders flashed the colors black and gold. Hell, what an awkward time it was. I caught my first nicotine buzz underneath the bleachers with the bad kids, my friends. Hell, I'm driving by the place we used to hang out, my friends. My friends now dressed in suits, some dead or stuck behind the counter. The fast food going nowhere west of Winston. My friends got jobs and married, some bought houses in the suburbs. Dog, a cat, fenced in yard and a couple of kids. My friends at church on Sunday and then back to work on Monday, fighting traffic every morning 8 a.m. Well, it's funny how the time goes by faster as the time goes by. I said goodbye before I got the chance to know my friends. Hell, I wonder what you're doing these days, my friends. And I'm driving by the place that we used to hang out, my friends. My friends, they're getting older, bald and gray, not as pretty as the high school yearbook pictures taken of them. Yeah, my friends, their little memories help make up my mind to leave, and the reasons that I'm going back again. Hell, should my old acquaintances be forgotten and never brought to mind? Hell, I hope that I see you all someday, somewhere further on down the line. My friends, on graduation day, we didn't have that much to say. We didn't know each other much at all. Well, I didn't think and I didn't care. In a hurry to get away from there, I left before I got the chance to know my friends. And it's old familiar faces and names, my friends. I wonder what you're doing these days, my friends. And I'm driving by the place that we used to hang out, my friends. Thank you. That was Fosco Jones. I write a lot of songs about dreaming because I think who we are is kind of tied to our dreams. We have gifts and things we're good at, and the things that our heart just really desires, that kind of helps us find what we're supposed to be or where we're supposed to go if we pay attention to that. So I've always been big at cutting pictures out of magazines, or if there's something I want, I put it on my fridge or on the dash of my truck, and I always have pictures in front of me to kind of keep my dreams dialed in and thinking about them and where I'm going and what I'm trying to do. So this song about that called Dream, Dream, Dream. Hell, on my refrigerator, I got a picture of Neil Young. Hell, I keep it there to remind me the dreams I'm working on. Well, I'll be the first to tell you, dreams don't always come true. Hell, but they come true more often when you dream your whole day through. So dream, dream, dream. Dream your days away. Dream about the pictures and the places and away to your soul. Hell, along with Neil Young, well, I got a picture of Bob Dylan. Hell, I ripped it out of a Rolling Stone and stuck it to my ceiling. And I keep it there to remind me of the things I'm working on. Sometimes the things that go as slow as a rolling stone. Hell, Bob, it must be a job. Hell, to teach the world the truth. Because the times they are changing and the devil's on the loose. So dream, dream, dream. Dream your days away. Dream about the pictures and the places and away to your soul. Hell, and on my wall, well, I got a picture of Willie Dixon. Hell, I never could play the blues, but in my dreams he's a good addition. And I got me a picture of a girl, well, but that dream never came true. Well, you must dream more than me, 'cause she's lying next to you. So dream, dream, dream. Dream your days away. And dream about the pictures and the places and away to your soul. Hell, and on my wall, I got a picture of Tom Waits. He's singing into an old soup can and scraping the bottom of the plate with his rusty old voice and his hunkered down crooked little style. Looking at his picture makes me dream with a great big smile. So dream, dream, dream. Dream your days away. Dream about the pictures and the places and away to your soul. Well, I wrote this here song so I could tell of all the pictures I had up on my walls. Throughout the years, they were my teachers. I had pictures of oceans, mountains, and cars. Well, now I've climbed and swam and drove as far as here. So if you got a dream, well, go and stick it to the wall. Cover your wall up with pictures so all through the day you will recall Hell, the things that make you who you are and the things that make you live. Hell, don't let anyone take away all you got to give. Just dream, dream, dream. Dream your days away. Dream about the pictures and the places and a way to your soul. Just dream, dream, dream. Dream your days away. Dream about the pictures and the places and a way to your soul. Just dream, dream, dream. Dream your days away. Dream about the pictures and the places and a way to your soul. This next one my kid keeps asking me to play, Eli, which is running around here somewhere in a little blue shirt. Oh, he's right behind me. Hi, Eli. This one's for you. I know you like this. It's Grandpa's song, too. I got a few songs about struggle. It seems like we all kind of in our paths come across things that suck, don't feel good, they're really hard and difficult, but without them things in our lives we don't really find ourselves, because we don't push ourselves through this difficult thing that changes us for the better. So trying to see the positive side of it when things are negative is difficult. So I try to write about that in a positive way. And it's called Out of Whack. I often feel like I'm really out of whack. So here I am, 2/3 of me going one way. That other third is always dragging me down. I know what it is, I try to stay out of its way, but today I must have woke up on the wrong side of town. Well, I ain't that far out of whack. Well, I don't know. Now and then I got no get up and go. Do all I can to give it everything I got, but here and there I ain't got a lot. 3 steps forward, I take 1 step back. I do all I can until I fall down flat. Stand up again and give it a go. Give all I got until I got no more. This friend of mine, sometimes he talks like a fool. He's as good as it gets, I've heard what he's been through. We sit around, sometimes our souls start to fly. And when he gets down, he's a real stand-up guy. And he ain't that far out of whack. Well, I don't know. Now and then he's got no get up and go. Does all he can to give to everything he's got, but here and there he ain't got a lot. So here I am, 2/3 of me going one way. That other third is always dragging me down. Know what it is, I try to stay out of its way, but today I must have woke up on the wrong side of town. Well, I ain't that far out of whack, well, I don't know. Now and then I got no get up and go. Do all I can to give it to everything I got, but here and there I ain't got a lot. Three steps forward, I take one step back. I do all I can until I fall down flat. Stand up again, give it a go. I give all I got until I got no more. I ain't that far out of whack, well, I don't know. Now and then I got no get up and go. Do all I can to give it to everything I got, but here and there I ain't got a lot. I spent about 25 years going south. I grew up here in Montrose, South Dakota, but I started hating winter. So I went south to South Padre Island, Texas for about 25 winters, and I would stop on the way to Austin and stop on the way back to come back up here for the summer. And living on the island for that many years, I wrote this song on the island thinking about bouncing back and forth from the Great Plains. A lot of people call this the Midwest, but the Midwest is on the other side of the Mississippi. We're on the Great Plains, in this wide open space up here versus the Rio Grande Valley wide open spaces is such difference for being the same wide open space, having that salty air and growing up freshwater fishing. Everything's so similar, but nothing's the same. The water's even different. The fish are this. It's just all so different. Now, I wrote this on the island about love. Whether down in the valley or up on the plains, I wear my heart out like a weather vane. I'm an open book, and I'm an I make a fool out of myself anytime I can. Love ain't easy, but it's grand. Love ain't easy when you're a man. Love ain't easy, but it's grand. Love ain't easy when you're a man. Well, I've been a bad example, I've been a good one too. Hell, but I'm still single with nothing in view. Hell, but I'm called where I stand, whether I'm sweet or I'm bland to you. Love ain't easy, but it's grand. Love ain't easy when you're a man. Love ain't easy, but it's grand. Love ain't easy when you're a man. Well, in the sunshine and in the winter, on a mountain or down a river, I'm a loser and I'm a winner. I've got a banged up old heart and I'm a sinner. Love ain't easy, but it's grand. Love ain't easy when you're a man. Love ain't easy, but it's grand. Love ain't easy when you're a man. Sometimes I'm weak, sometimes I'm strong, sometimes I ain't got a brain at all. Or on the Gulf of Mexico or South Dakota, Buffalo, I've been seasoned with a reason to live. Just a second here to make sure I'm in tune. Y'all make sure you're staying hydrated out there. It's not super hot, but there's great coffee from the source. The orange truck is still fired up over there. Get you a t-shirt and stuff before you leave. It's nice to have people spend their money on all the frills that they go out of their way to set up out here for everybody, and send everybody home with full pockets. Thanks. I got this guitar made for me by a friend of mine, and so I had it for almost a year, and I hadn't wrote a song on it, and I was feeling really guilty. I was feeling a lot of pressure, having a brand new guitar made for me, and still not having a song. There were two of them made at the same time. There's a girl named Rachel Reese from Freeman. An incredible singer-songwriter. She's on Righteous Babe Records. And the guy who made the guitar, his name is Bayard, with Bayard Guitars. He made hers plumb full of bling, bright and shiny. It's glossy, but he made them all. We both play Gibson, so he made a big, thick body on it. And then he made mine matching, but with no bling, because I'm kind of like things plain. I wrote this song called Write a Song out of frustration with this guitar. gonna write a song, I wouldn't even write it down. I'd just play it all day long, just like you did, just like when you was a kid. You didn't want to go back home. I've got a broken string, got a new guitar, I'm in Austin again. I've got a broken heart, a lot of days go dark, but I see light again. If I needed a hook, I wouldn't have far to look. I move slow as I go, try to pay attention, and I try to change direction if I see the need to do so. I've got some old friends that I roll with, and I'll go talk to them. I've got elders, older fellers, when I've got questions need answering. Here comes the chorus, just like the forest. You're gonna roam until you find the kind of song that'll turn your engines with all harmonies behind. And I've got friends with strings, friends with voices that ring like angels in the sky. I know drunks on the street who live more free than either you or I. I never could ride a bridge, that's just the way it is. There's plenty I don't know, and I like to end a song with just what's going on and sing with all my soul. So if I was gonna write a song, I wouldn't even write it down. I'd just play it all day long. This next one's a cover as well. Bayard, who built my guitar, this is his first original song. I kind of fell in love with it. He grew up in Montana. Fayetteville, Arkansas is where he builds guitars now. BayardGuitars.com. You should really check them out. They're absolutely beautiful. Some days I dream being a coal miner, hell sooty black with a far off look in my face. Hell, a kind of look to make you wonder how many miles he's been under and what kind of light guide his way. And it's such a long, hard road left to travel. Hell, I'm longing be home soon. This rock will be my tomb, my friend. There's plenty of room if your road don't lead you home. Well, this old shanty, it ain't warm, but it's mine. Before the light, I'll leave my door behind. Held down below where the sun don't shine. Ain't no wind and there ain't no pines, just a rock and a hammer in my hand. And it's such a long, hard road left to travel. Hell, I'm longing to be home soon. This rock will be my tomb, my friend. There's plenty of room if your road don't lead you home. I'm living in the hills of Garner, Montana, where I work and slave for the company store. Hell, every day I'd be living poor, wishing there was something more, hoping that today would be my day. And it's such a long, hard road left to travel, and I'm longing to be home soon. Well, this rock will be my tomb, my friend, there's plenty of room if your road don't lead you home. Living on South Padre Island is a family I got to know really well. And there's a little girl named Dorothy. Had a really hard time sleeping. She had some struggles. And I was hanging out at their house a lot, and I wrote this song for her to try to help her go to sleep. It's a lullaby. Lay your head down, Dorothy, lay your head down low. You'll be waking up early in the morning and off to school you go. Mom and Dad are on their knees praying for you with all their souls. So lay your head down, Dorothy, lay it low. Lullabies, laughing lullabies, close your eyes. Lullabies in your dreams, lullabies, lullabies, laughing lullabies, close your eyes, lullabies in your dreams, lullabies. Get down next to your bed, down on your knees. Close your eyes and fold your hands and pray for sweet dreams. 'Cause Jesus, He loves you and He lives inside of you. So close your eyes, sweet dreams, lullabies, lullabies, laughing lullabies. Close your eyes, lullabies in your dreams, lullabies. Lullabies, laughing lullabies, close your eyes, lullabies in your dreams, lullabies. Well, did you know that there's angels hanging out in your room? And when you close your eyes, they fold their wings out over you. You're covered up with love in heaven touching you. So close your eyes, sweet dreams, lullabies, lullabies, laughing lullabies. Close your eyes, lullabies in your dreams, lullabies, lullabies, laughing lullabies. Close your eyes, lullabies in your dreams, lullabies. So lay your head down, Dorothy, lay your head down low. 'Cause you'll be waking up early in the morning and off to school you go. Mom and Dad are on their knees praying for you with all their soul. So lay your head down, Dorothy, lay it low. Lullabies, laughing lullabies. Close your eyes, lullabies in your dreams, lullabies, lullabies, laughing lullabies, close your eyes, lullabies in your dreams, lullabies. Well, I'll ask get a fiddle on this next tune. I got really lucky from the Kerrville Folk Festival to have some people covering my songs, and this seems to be my one hit called Lakota Sioux. I wrote it about the people I grew up around here, the Lakota natives. I'm really excited to have a little of this on it. Summer is changing, fall is in the air. Yellow geese are in migration and you can hear 'em up there. The prairie's golden brown, yellow leaves are falling down. And the fawns have lost their spots and the temperature's dropping down. It was a big day, I suppose, when the Indians chased a buffalo. Across the prairie in herds they'd go, till the blood began to flow and they went down. Hell, we ain't got no time, no to waste no time. We got a lot of lives we gotta keep in line. Pretty soon the snow's gonna fly, don't feed 'em, your people gonna die. So it was a big day, I suppose, when the Indians chased the buffalo. Across the prairie in herds they'd go, until the blood began to flow and they went down. They like to paint their face, and they like to paint their paints. They like to decorate everything up and celebrate. They like to congregate in a beautiful place, dress themselves in feathers and leathers and dream their fates. So it was a big day, I suppose, when the Indians chased the buffalo. Across the prairie in herds they'd go, till the blood began to flow and they went down. And then the cavalries came and take their land away. Hell, they lied and died and lost every battle but got their way. And then they took their soul when they took the buffalo. And they took their families' blankets riddled with pox and soul. It was a big day, I suppose, when Custer went in for the clothes. Found himself with his pants down as the Indians rode around and took him down. No, we ain't got no time, no to waste no time. We got a lot of lives we gotta keep in line. Pretty soon the snow's gonna fly, it don't feed 'em, your people gonna die. So it was a big day, I suppose, when the Indians chased a buffalo. Across the prairie in herds they'd go, till the blood began to flow and they went down. time. No to waste no time. We got a lot of lives we gotta keep in line. Pretty soon the snow's gonna fly. You don't feed 'em, your people gonna die. So it was a big day, I suppose, when the Indians chased the buffalo. Across the prairie in herds they'd go, till the blood began to flow and they went down. Thank you. Really lucky and have the Steep Canyon Rangers are covering that. A friend sent me a video a couple months ago with Sam Bush playing with them on it. It's just a little overwhelming. So when I do play out, I try to play as unrecognizable of covers as I can come up with. But I like to cover other people's stuff as well, because it's the only way that we kind of can share other people's songs that ain't necessarily able to find on your own. So this next one is a Chris Smither song. I got to know Chris at the Kerrville Folk Festival in Texas. It's a 18-day singer-songwriter festival. It's specifically set up for songwriting, so they don't allow hand percussions or drums or dogs or pets or radios or anything that interferes with songwriting. And it's 18 days of this. And Chris has got this song. Growing up, he had a really rough childhood. His mom and dad were always screaming and fighting. So when he'd leave the house, he'd wander downtown in New Orleans, and there was this old black Cajun guy. Him and his son would sell vegetables on the street. And he had a song that he constantly changed, singing about what he was selling. And love this song. Well, I don't know much, but I know less. I was heartbroken for the first time. Drowned in my tears, I went searching for a lifeline. I tried to find some comfort, just that simple, tender touch. Searching for that little cure that would not cost too much. And I could hear that produce wagon on the street. And I could hear that farmer singing as I cried myself to sleep. I got banana, watermelon, and peaches by the pound. Sweet corn, mercantile, more better than in town. I got okra, enough to choke you, beans of every kind. And if hungry is what's eating you, I'd sell you peace of mind. Yeah, but this ain't what you came to hear me say. I'd hate to disappoint you, but I got no love today. 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 No love today. Hell, I could not love to save myself from lonesome desperation. Everything I thought was love was just a worthless imitation. My concept of commitment was to take all you could give. And I'd thought the cheapest thrills I loved was teaching me to live. Hell, but nothing seemed to last or see me through. Hell, nothing but this little song that I still sing to you. I got banana and watermelon and peaches by the pound. Sweet corn, mercantile, no better than in town. I got okra, enough to choke you, beans of every kind. And if hungry is what's eating you, well, I'd sell you peace of mind. Yeah, but this ain't what you came to hear me say. Hell, I'd hate to disappoint you, but I got no love today. 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 No love today. And no love today and none tomorrow. Not now, not forever. Well, you can't see what comes for free. I think you're much too clever. For your own good, I'm telling you what's right before your eyes. Intelligence has no defense against what this implies. In the end, no one will sell you what you need. You can't buy it off the shelf. You got to grow it from the seed. I got banana, watermelon, and peaches by the pound. Sweet corn, Mercantile, no better than in town. I got okra, enough to choke you, beans of every kind. And if hungry is what's eating you, well, I'd sell you peace of mind. Yeah, but this ain't what you came to hear me say. Hell, I'd hate to disappoint you, but I got no love today. 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 No love today. I like to, I don't know if steal's the best word. Robin Williams said one time, if you steal from one person, it's plagiarism, but if you steal from everyone, it's research. I steal lines and pieces and parts and whole choruses sometimes. So I wrote this song trying to grab as many pieces and parts and I tried to use all the lyrics from other people. So you might recognize some you might not. Some Bob Dylan, some Neil Young, Ben Harper, some different people that I really look up to. Called Like to Dance. She liked to dance, hell, and I tear it up, it seems. I'd like to have her. Hell, I did once in my dreams, and she got faster. Along the draws, I stood still. Now she's got a mansion on the hill. Well, she had a big truck and big tires too. She never had bad luck. Hell, pretty people never do. Whenever she gets stuck, a BA way through. Yeah, when it goes down, it's up to you. Well, I ramble and I ride across this countryside. I see things and folks, sometimes I keep going. Yeah, well, I'll stop for a while if I meet someone who's walked a mile. Catch a ride the direction they're going. Tweedledee and Tweedledum, get together and have some fun. Don't be scared of something that you ain't used to seeing. Well, close your eyes and believe in the things that you can't see, 'cause that's the direction that we need to be going. And it's companions and friends, and new beginnings, and the things that have been lingering for ages. Wear the sandals or the boots, but take a good look at your roots and see if you could use your own two hands for something. And it's girls and love, all of the above. Come push and shove, you best find your humanity. Yeah, well, it's black and white to me. You best be all that you can be. stand as tall as you can stand and stall the falling. If she liked to dance, hell, she'd tear it up, I've seen. I'd like to have her. Hell, I did once in my dreams. Then she got faster. Along the draws, I stood still. Now she's got a mansion on a hill. She got a mansion on a hill.
Check, check, check. Thanks a lot, Matt. Wonderful show, and good job. Put your hands together for Matt Fockler.
Thanks a lot, y'all. I really appreciate it.
Okay, here in a couple minutes, we'll have the
If I was gonna write a song, I wouldn't even write it down. I'd just play it all day.